Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Festive season is over and I hope that you guys are staying consistent with your studies and daily targets. And by the time you see this video, we'll be done with INICET November exam also. And so now it's high time to gear up for the next year's NEET PG. They haven't released an official date as of yet, but it's speculated that seeing this year's counseling, the third round goes on till January next year. So it's very unlikely that the exam will happen before April. But we can't sit idle and wait for the date, can we? We have to, go on with our revision and move ahead with our preparation. So here I am with a rough idea and a routine specially made for you guys that will help you to cover the 19 subjects in a short span of time and do multiple revisions, at least 3 revisions by the mid of March, because this routine is made assuming that the exam will happen by March end or April. But of course, if the exam gets delayed, then you will get more time and that will always be better. Assuming that you are somewhere stuck in your first reading, but if you have already finished your first reading and started with your revision, then it's the best thing to just go on with your own routine, because that is the best thing to do. For that, if you haven't subscribed to my channel yet, then please subscribe to Doc Next Door for more videos that will really help in your NEET PG preparation. So guys, starting from 11th November, I would suggest that you can take a day off if you have just given INICET, or you can give a grand test so that you can get a baseline idea as in where you stand. Then take the rest of the month starting from 12th November to 30th November to complete all your deficiencies and whichever subjects you're lagging behind, and wrap up your first reading. From December, I have divided the 3 revisions into 45, 30 and 15 days respectively, keeping 2-3 buffer days in between, because guys, we're not machines and it happens that at times we fail to meet deadlines and we don't feel like studying at a stretch. So don't you worry, I have kept that in mind and made the routine accordingly. So from 1st December to 16th of Jan, 45 plus 2 days, you have your first revision. From 17th Jan to 17th of Feb, 30 plus 2 days, you have your second revision. And from 18th of Feb to 6th of March, 15 plus 2 days, you have your third revision. As far as the last 7-day revision strategy is concerned, so guys, the last 1 week is of utmost importance and it is the rank decider. And of course, it gives you that extra edge. So the strategy for the last week revision, I'll be sharing with you only when the right time comes. And for now, I think this much is enough and will really help you for the next coming 3-4 months. But of course, if the date gets announced in the meantime, then you can always modify the routine and according to your strengths and weaknesses, according to your wish. And you can always add room for more revisions, because the more the better, and that will only benefit you. From 1st December till 16th of Jan, you will be reading your notes in these 45 days in a bit concise way, not that elaborately which you did in the first reading, but you will be only going through the highlighted portions. And I'll be sharing with you how many days you should dedicate to each subject after some time in this video. Next revision, which is from 17th of Jan to 17th of Feb, which is approximately 30 days plus 2 buffer days, you will do the revision faster and concise your material more. How I would have divided the days for each of the subjects. For the first revision, that is of 45 days, I would have given 4 days each for the major subjects like PSM, medicine, surgery, OBGY. Then for physio, anat and biochem, the first 2 subjects will require 2 days each. For major subjects like patho, pharma, micro, I would have given 3 days. For FMT, optha and ENT, 2 days would have been enough. Ped and ortho, 2 days. And for the short subjects like psyche, anesthesia, derma and radio, 1 day each. So this would complete your first revision by the 16th of Jan. Starting from 17th Jan to 17th Feb, you'll have 30 plus 2 buffer days for the second revision, wherein I'll try to reduce my number of days given to each subject that I did in first revision. For example, for medicine, surgery, OBGY and PSM, the big 4 subjects, now I'll try to revise them in 3 days each. Then anat, physio, biochem, around 1.5 days. For patho, pharma, micro, 2 days each. For FMT, 1 day will be enough. For optha, ENT, 1.5 day. For ped, ortho, also 1 day each. And for the minor subjects like psychiatry, anesthesia and derma, I think half a day will be enough for each subject. I'm not considering radiology as a different subject because it's everywhere. You have to study it in an integrated manner with other subjects. But if you feel like going through the characteristics, images, and the named signs and all, then you can always assign half a day for radiology as well. Starting with the third revision, which is from the 18th of Feb to 6th of March, which is approximately 15 days plus 2 buffer days, you have to concise your material more and read the same material which you read in the previous 2 revisions, and you will see that with each subsequent revision, the time taken to go through the notes will further be reduced. And that is the beauty of revising multiple times. The number of days that I will assign to each subject will be 1.5 day each for the big 4 subjects like medicine, surgery, OBGYN, BSM. Then 1 day each for subjects like anat, physio, biochem, patho, pharma, micro, which gives a total of 6 days again. Then 1 day combined for ophtha and ENT, and the remaining 2 days for minor subjects like psyche, anesthesia, derma, ped, ortho, FMT. I know it's a bit of a packed up schedule, guys, but you have 2 buffer days just in case you fail to meet the deadlines or you find it difficult to wrap the subjects up in given time. Then you can always, modify the routine according to your own wish, depending on your own strengths and weaknesses. But this is just to give a rough idea on how you can go about giving 3 revisions before the exam, and the exam gets further delayed than March or April, then you will have more time to give more revisions. That's all for this video, guys. I just wanted to come up with a really helpful video and give you some guidance with my experience as to how to go about the revisions and how to cover the 19 subjects in the given time, so that the next few months, which are really crucial, you can make full use of that and not just sit idle and wait for the date of the exam. And I know that until and unless the dates are announced, we don't get that boost, and we don't we procrastinate and we waste our time. But please don't do that. Just go on with your revision, go on with your reading, and it will really be fruitful one day. So that's all for this video. If you like this video, then please press the like button and subscribe to my channel. I'll be back with another video. Till then, take care. Bye.